everyone, Digital David here. Today in this video, I'm going to be unboxing and reviewing the WKing X10 outdoor wireless speaker. I did receive this product to review, but any opinion expressed in this video is strictly my own. That being said, if you're interested in this product, you want to find out more about it, the link to it will be in my video description below. You can see the nice retail box and packaging right here. Check that out. Everything looks great. Very happy with the color scheme. We got a cool handle up top too. Great product photography. So this is IPX6 rated, which means you can't submerge it directly in water, but if it happens to get wet outside, no big deal. Deep base, 15,000 milliamp hour battery. This acts as an external power bank if needed to charge your mobile devices, and it gives you up to 45 minutes of battery life and playback time at the minimum volume setting. Now let's go ahead, let's open it up and look at the package contents. Here are all the package contents. First up, we have your user guide and manual. Let's open it up. You can see table of contents with multiple languages supported. Then you can see customer service email, package contents, product diagram. Then we have our tech spec chart right here. It's gonna take 3.5 hours to fully charge. Playback time at 100% volume is 5 hours. 70% volume is 12 hours, 50% volume 16 hours, 30% volume 20 hours, and a standby mode of 45 hours. It's Bluetooth 5.0 with an operating range of up to 33 feet. It weighs 3,000 grams, roughly 6 or 7 pounds. IPX6 rated for the waterproofing. This is a TWS speaker as well too, so we can pair it with an identical speaker and get a really great surround sound out of this, which is really cool. We can control them both together with TWS mode. We can also look, you can learn how to charge it, how to use it as a charger as well too with the ports. Then we have some pairing instructions, some product notes, showing you the TWS pairing right here, which is really cool. So we could have a left and a right speaker if we wanted. Then you can see controls and LED indicators, product care, warranty information, and then some FCC rules. Everything continues again in another language. Next up, you can see our USB Type-C to USB Type-C charging cable. 3.5 millimeter to 3.5 millimeter auxiliary cable. Both of these are braided. They have their logo and branding on it. Really cool looking. Love seeing that. Then we have an included shoulder strap as well. That's detachable. Nice metal clips on it. And last but not least, we have the speaker itself right here. Let's go ahead, let's look at that in more detail. So here's the Bluetooth speaker up close. You can see at the top right here, we have all of our buttons and controls. We also have 2 anchor points for the detachable shoulder strap. And this is heavy. This is around 7 pounds in weight. So it's really nice that we have that option to carry it with the included shoulder strap. You can see their logo and branding front and center. At the top, we have our battery level indicators right here, then our power button. Then we have our minus volume button to decrease the volume and also go to the previous track. Then we have our play pause button. Then we have our plus button to increase the volume or go to the next track. Then we have our sound setting option right here. This does feature 2 EQ modes, one for inside and one for outside listening. Built-in microphone. Then we have our LED indicator light right there. Let's flip it around. You can see the WKing logo again, front and center. Here's one side with the WKing logo. Here's the other side. Check it out from the bottom with a really nice rubbery base. Very cool. Now we can look at it from the back side right here. We have our ports and I/O with great diagrams too. So let's just peel that open. You can see reset button, auxiliary, 3.5 millimeter auxiliary port, USB to charge our devices. We have a micro SD card slot labeled TF. Then we have our USB Type-C DC 5 volt charging port right there. Great rubber cover. Make sure you always have that properly sealed, especially if it's going to get in an environment where it could get wet. Now let's go ahead, before we fire it up, let's go over all the controls. So the instructions are very simple and straightforward. To get this into pairing mode, just go ahead, turn on the speaker and it will automatically be in pairing mode. Your LED indicator will be flashing blue. Then go over to your mobile device, make sure Bluetooth is turned on. Then pair a new device or add a new device from your settings, and it'll show up as W-King X10 and select that device and you're all set and ready to go. So as a recap, power on, it'll be flashing blue, go to your mobile device, make sure Bluetooth's on, select W King X10 from your Bluetooth device menu settings, and you're all set and ready to go. If for some reason you have to enter a password, the password is 4 zeros. The password is 00004 zeros. In regards to TWS pairing, you can find those instructions on page 6. You're going to turn on both speakers at the same time. You'll see the blue LED indicator lights flash. Select one speaker that you want to use as the leading speaker. Double press the on-off button to start pairing. After they're successfully paired, the blue LED indicator lights of the leading speaker flashes slowly, and the secondary speaker LED keeps bright blue. Turn on your mobile device again, go to Bluetooth, search for W King X10, and connect. The blue LED indicator light of the leading speaker keeps bright. The two speakers will play music at the same time, which is so cool. It's a fantastic mode. Now that we've went over the instructions, let's go ahead, let's try it out. So first up, we're gonna go ahead, we're gonna use our wired connection to try out the speaker to listen to some music. So we'll use a 3.5mm auxiliary cable. We have the speaker powered on right here. You can see we have our blue indicator light rapidly flashing, so it's in pairing mode. But to switch it to our 3.5mm input, just go ahead. It's as simple as plugging in your auxiliary cable. And now you can see our indicator light change to solid green. So we're ready to start listening through our cable. So let's go ahead, let's play the song Backseat Broken by Music Chef. So let's go ahead, let's give it a listen for a second. Ooh, cool. Just some nice lo-fi music. Wow, it's got a lot of sound coming out of it. Great bass too, I can really feel it. That's awesome. Okay, now let's go ahead, let's try out the micro SD card. So we have our micro SD card with 2 songs on it. The speaker's still powered on. We got our blinking blue light. Let's go ahead, let's flip it around and let's insert the micro SD card to start playing our music. So there you go, we put the card in, it started playing automatically. We have the green light again, solid green. Now we can give it a listen. It's got a really nice sound to it. Let's go ahead, let's go to the next song. So there we go, now we're using the next song. It's awesome. All right, now let's go ahead, let's give it a listen with our mobile device using the Bluetooth connection. So I got Bluetooth turned on my mobile device. You can see W King X10 shows up as an available device that we can pair. So let's go ahead, let's select that one. It's pairing right now. Now we can give it some permissions to connect. There we go. We just got a nice chime. Everything's all set up and ready to go. And it gives us the battery life as well. We have 70% battery remaining. And if you noticed, now the blue light is solid right there. Let's go ahead, let's stream some music. All right, so far so good. No issues streaming music. Full control. Check it out from the sides right there. Look at that with the bass moving it. Love that. So cool. With the W King logo and branding on the sides. So we've had a great listening experience regardless of the connection, whether it's with our mobile device, a hardwire, or a micro SD card. Now let's go ahead, let's check out the sound settings. So with the setting button at the top, we can use that to cycle between indoor and outdoor mode. Currently we're set to indoor mode. Let's give it a listen and then we'll push the button again to go to outdoor mode. There is a noticeable boost and change to the sound. I think both sound really good. So honestly, whatever one you like, I would just use that one, whether you're indoor or outdoor. So let's go ahead, let's give it a listen. Turn it up a little. All right, we're gonna push the button. Just feels fuller and louder without adjusting the volume, if that makes sense. So we're in outdoor mode. Now we're back to indoor. So it's just not as rich or full, but they both sound really good. So I think that outdoor mode just gives you that extra boost. If you're obviously outside and you really want to hear your music, it's really kind of fine tuning it for you depending on your listening environment. Now we're testing out the built-in mic quality of this Bluetooth speaker so you can get a feel for what it's going to sound like. If you want to use this to make and take phone calls, this is your raw, unedited audio so you can hear exactly how it's going to sound. Let's go ahead, let's talk closer to the microphone right here. Let's talk further back from the microphone. We're going to position it and move it around. We're going to have it way out here. We're going to have it way out here on the other side, out in front of us, maybe even above our head. You can check that out too. We're talking. This is the built-in microphone quality with our W King 70-watt Bluetooth speaker. Now you're listening to a phone call being routed through the Bluetooth speaker. So this is what it's going to sound like if you want to use the speaker to make and take your phone calls. This is exactly what you're going to hear. So this is your raw, unedited audio test and what it sounds like to hear audio and a phone call being routed from your mobile device via Bluetooth through this speaker. So I got my binaural microphone set up right here to give you guys the most realistic sample, like you were here next to me in the studio listening to the W King 70-watt Bluetooth speaker. We're going to play some of the song Impulse by Music Chef right now. We currently have the outdoor mode setting enabled. That's my favorite setting between the two. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to give it a listen right here to see how everything sounds. Now we're going to play a couple of seconds of Solo Company by Music Chef. In case you're wondering about the detachable shoulder strap, here you go. You can see what it looks like assembled. Check that out. Looks great, works great too. Very simple to just go ahead, throw it over our shoulder, and it's easy to transport hands-free now. So it just goes right over our shoulder, kind of like a purse or a baggie. You can see what that looks like right there with the included shoulder strap. Last but not least, don't forget you can use the speaker to charge and power up your mobile devices. So you can see I got my Google Pixel 5 plugged in and we're getting a standard charge right now. Connected with a USB Type A cable to the back of the speaker right there with the charging port. So check that out too. We can use this to charge and power up our mobile devices on the go. So I've had a great time reviewing this speaker. Let me share with you guys now my final thoughts. First, I want to say I'm not sure this review video did it justice, but this is one of the best sounding wireless speakers I've ever reviewed. This is fantastic. And I want to point out that it's feature rich too. So not only do we have the ability to stream our music via Bluetooth 5.0, which is backwards compatible with all versions of Bluetooth, we can connect with the hardwire if we want with the auxiliary cable. We can use a micro SD card to take our music on the go without bringing our device. and we can use obviously the Bluetooth connection, but this also acts as a portable power bank as well, so we can charge our mobile devices. And did I mention the built-in microphone, so we could make and take phone calls with our device too? Love having all those features. Very easy to control and set up, and it's TWS ready. If we pair this with another one of these speakers, we could get that beautiful surround sound experience and control 2 speakers with 1 speaker. So I love all of those features. The bass is fantastic. The audio is very clear and crisp and full, and that's important to me when I'm listening to stuff, especially on portable speakers. I feel like typically the quality's just all right, about what you would expect. This actually blows me away. I am impressed. It's just really an enjoyable listening experience. Now, with all that said, there are things I would still want to see improved or added to this in the future. The first one is I'd love some RGB lights. I think that'd be really cool if this had some built-in RGB lights. Second thing is I wish it didn't weigh as much. This is a big portable speaker. So if you want to party, tailgate, that sort of thing, this is going to be right up your alley. But if you want something just to like clip on your backpack to hike with, that's probably not going to be the speaker that you're going to want to go to first, due to the fact that this weighs 6 or 7 pounds. So it's pretty big and beefy, but I'd love some RGB lights. I'd love the weight to come down some without losing any of the quality of sound. And lastly, with this speaker, I would like to see the waterproof rating change too, to make it more rugged. So I wish we could submerge this in water. That'd be so cool if we could submerge this in water, take it swimming with us to the lake, that sort of thing. So the big 3 for me would be the waterproofing, the weight, and just giving us the RGB lighting. I think that'd be fantastic. But overall, very happy with this speaker. It's a solid choice if you're looking for exceptional sound quality and a great form factor, and you really want to, you know, pack the punch, whatever you're doing outdoors, or maybe even indoors. You're looking for a speaker that could be very versatile for both your listening needs indoors and outdoors. Well, that concludes our video. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget the product link will be in our video description below. Please go ahead, check it out, and do your shopping from there. Any purchase made through that link helps support our channel at no additional cost to you. So we're really grateful and thankful for all of your support. While you're at it, can you go ahead and hit that like button for us? And subscribe to our channel. We have new content coming out daily, and we don't want you to miss anything. Please go ahead and give us a follow online and make it a clean sweep. Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Twitch, TikTok, Discord. You can message us on WeChat, check out our website, and join our free newsletter. Thank you guys so much for being here. Don't forget, new content daily, and we can't wait to see you in our next video.